Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Tiffany. I just wanted to give you a quick update on how the strawberry garden is doing. The garden has grown since the last video that we have done, and I'm just going to give you a little quick overview of it. So there's a lot of strawberries on there that are ripe, and today we're going to go ahead and pick those. This was our smallest plant, and it's really big now, which we don't have any strawberries on it yet, so we'll also pollinate the flowers on there. Here's another one with some strawberries. These ones are a lot smaller after we pruned them. I didn't think they liked that so much. This one is growing back. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the roots now and show you the difference in what I see from this big plant that we never trimmed to this little plant over here. So we'll look under at the roots, and if you look closely, it's a little hard to see the color. These roots right here are a dark brown, and the roots of the big plant that we never trimmed are nice and white. They look a lot healthier, and that plant is growing a lot better. So we're going to come over here to this side of the garden on the right side, and we'll lift up the roots over here. And the one in the back is growing a lot healthier. It seems like the leaves look a lot better, and their roots are also white. And the ones that are struggling, and even though they're producing flowers, their roots look a little bit brown and not as healthy. So we're trying to work on that to solve our problem and figure out what it is. I'm going to close that. We're going to start by picking off some of these really ripe strawberries. So we're going to just make sure that they're all the way red around and that they don't have any green. So we'll start with this one right here and see if I give it a little pull. If it's pretty ripe, it should just come right off. And put it on the plate right there. Okay, let's get some other ones off. I'm going to go through and pick all of the strawberries off, and then we'll be right back. Here's the garden after we've picked the strawberries, and you'll see that there are a couple on there. The ones that we left on there aren't all the way ripe. They're red on one side, but still a little bit green or whitish color on the other side. We have quite a few that are still growing that are green. And they're growing very small. There's a nice little strawberry back there that it's still partly green. I'm going to show you the strawberries that we picked. They're very small ones. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 strawberries that have gotten bigger. Here's some medium ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have a whole bunch of smaller strawberries. So we put them in order from largest to smallest. They smell very good and they're very sweet. They are just very little. As you can see, it's about as big as my fingertip, and then it just gets a little bit bigger from there. I'm hoping that pruning them back was going to help the strawberries to grow a little bit bigger. So now we're going to go ahead and start to pollinate the flowers. We're going to start with this one right here on the little plant. I'm going to get the bee in there and buzz on top of the flower. And spread the pollen. Now remember, with strawberries, we just need to shake the flower to itself and not move it around to any other plants. And hopefully this plant will start getting some strawberries on it. It's the only one that doesn't have any, but it's the only one that we didn't trim, so I'm hoping the strawberries will get a little bit bigger. I hope you enjoyed the video of the garden, and we'll see you next week.